Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Inkbound, a game made by Shiny Shoe, the developers of Monster Train, and if you know Monster Train, you're going to know that this game is going to be a treat. It has a little bit more of an online multiplayer component, because both Shell and I can be in the game. I think you can, it's either 3 or 4 player multiplayer, I don't actually know on that one, and they're doing a playtest right now if you guys want to play. It only lasts till the 23rd, and then it's going to go away until the game is either out or closer to release, so keep an eye out for that. It also has a little bit more of a games as a service deal with like a bunch of quests, a cash shop, season passes and whatnot, which like, I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, but it seems to all be cosmetic, so it's kind of hard to care. So, Shell, where are we going?
It's just...
Garden's Edge,
also, I just want to
Radiant
point out that I
Market?
really like the theme of this because it's... You have... Your character is this, I suppose, this blob of ink from some kind of endless ink ocean, and you have these scribes that are describing the fact that... Describing. I didn't even realize that. Okay, but I suppose ink is being drawn... Why?
Explain as we fight.
Oh, but I was just...
I know, but long intros are bad. We want to dive in. Literally
okay, fine.
To the ocean. But yeah, this is pretty much the best roguelike for me to get Shell in on roguelikes because it's going into books and solving their problems and fighting bosses and stuff.
Preventing the ink from vanishing entirely. And yes, the characters are, choose a consumable to replace. Well, what if that's a flask of inspiration. That's a cost discount for things. You can take it, or unless it's...
No, I cannot. I can't see it.
You can't see it.
No. Loot is instanced. So pick whatever you think is... Oh. Hey, but in doing that, then I can see it.
Oh, well, you picked up my other potion. And then...
Well, it's fine.
Yeah,
I apparently have 2 potions for some reason.
You prefer the quilling cage? Yeah, we'll go to the quilling cage. So yeah, essentially we have a quill that grants us power, and Wander is playing as, what's your class called again?
The ninja.
I mean, you're a plant ninja, but I'm called the Weaver, and my whole thing is I bind creatures with my threads and then do damage to them.
Show it off. Show, don't tell.
Okay, we'll show it off.
All right, quick thing.
We'll have to...
Yeah, we got this treasure pot that we should deal with first and foremost.
Really?
I mean, kind of.
Well, I can bind it. Bind them.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
I suppose I can grab more abilities.
Yeah, if you want to grab those power orbs, I'm like nowhere near them.
Yeah, I can't do anything at the moment.
Yeah, I'm done. So, to quick explain how gameplay works, we have 1 through 5 abilities, 3 of which are innate to the character class, and then 2 more can be found over the course of the game that can all be upgraded up to 3 times each, plus 2 potion slots, and what is that, 7 slots for relics? And those will kind of modify our sets. Yeah?
I'm getting mobbed by all these little ink blob dogs.
So you are.
Well, these guys I need to bind first.
Do I have enough juice?
So it doesn't seem like it's completely turn-based if we...
Well, so it's not completely turn-based. We have X amount of AP per round to spend on things. So, it caps out at 4 or maybe 5 for you. Oh. I can heal myself. And help you much.
Yep. I'm a ways off. I suppose I'll wait for you to finish your turn.
No. I mean, finish yours. I'm done. Oh. No.
Well, yeah, you see, I had a gold... Essentially, I had a gold check mark to show that it would end when... You guys are there. There we are. And everything's finished.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got Shell on a really bad wireless card on the other side of the room. So
other side of the apartment. Yep.
Yeah, sorry. So the
wait,
connection
a rotting
might be a little
calzone?
spotty here.
A rotting calzone. When you pick up an orb, run to the nearest enemy once per... Wait, what? Poison damage. Stunned. The Fleece of Gold once per turn, getting additional shield. I don't know. I'll do the Golden Fleece.
I was considering the Fleece of Gold. I'll re-roll, see if I can get something. Ooh. Scalding Half Charm. 3 stacks of burn to the first enemy you hit every turn.
How do you get re-roll? Because I don't know if there's a
So it was at the bottom. And you just have money that you accrue over the course of the run. If you notice next to your health bar, I have 292, you have 293. You can spend that on rerolls freely.
I probably should have.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to go to the binding empowerment.
Why is that?
So see how it says the capability of ascending another binding? That costs 400. I did a test on my solo run. So we don't want to go to binding empowerment until we have 400 each.
Yeah, it's like how I went to a treasure trove area when I didn't have any keys. So it was kind of wasted. Oh, look at that little cat with a lion in the mirror.
It wants
Within
to
the breach, you see the fabled mirror of glamours, sent to grant the viewer whatever it wants most. But this mirror has led the happiness of a few and demise of many. For whatever you are given that you want. Wait, for whatever you are given, whenever, I think it should be whenever you're given what you want, you also are given a gift much darker. Still, you peer into the mirror and gaze at your reflection. So that's interesting. You gain something, but you lose something with each of these abilities. So +5 shield, but negative 25% health for this immortality. Gain shielded cannon. There's simple life, which is +3 ability power, but negative 10 critical.
That might be good for you, unless you're going crit.
But then there's crit damage, but then crit chance is lowered, which means that you get it less often.
When you crit for a lot.
Ability power. I probably want more ability power, right?
So simple life would be good for you. Immortality sounds interesting. I'm going great strength because I get an automatic crit from my dash. And so I'm going to just try and use that to do a lot of damage.
Looks like we have...
Okay, so we have another cage or potion cache.
Killing cage or potions.
I just don't use my potions enough. Like, I always forget to use them.
That's true. I mean, it's the nature of consumables. There's a barrier potion that, gain 10 shield. That's nice.
And I think we can go back for that. Oh, look at that. They're like weird, creepy pen things.
Yep, they're quill things.
Oh, it dodged? Dodge against the first attack made against it. Rude. Let's see.
Also, we didn't collect all of the barrels on the edge of the platform, but we can do that later.
Yeah, we can do that after. I goofed this
and it's always nice to be outside their range. You're still attacking?
I got 2 of the orbs.
That's interesting because I didn't even see them on mine.
I think they might be instanced.
Yeah, that could be the case.
There you go. Gotta remember, I need to heal you before this battle's over. That's a fine time. Snag this.
That gives you a little bit more.
If I do this, cost discount to all bindings. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I picked up the healing spell because I figured it'd potentially... Oh no, you actually picked up that one. Huh. Ooh.
Yep. On your first
Gain
turn
1
of
max
combat, gain
HP,
3 stacks
heal
of
3
ice.
after every combat. Nah. Magic damage to random enemy every turn. I might snag that. Too much for magic power, though. Okay, where are the barrels? Oh yeah, there are barrels. I must have missed them. I guess I usually go for the fight first, then I break things. Because I'm so used to games just dragging me into combat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have any keys, so we shouldn't do the treasure trove. I've never seen the study.
Yeah, let's go to the study, because the treasure trove we want a key, and we're not hurt enough to justify going to the Carver's Refuge.
Mm-hmm.
You needless, this bet me you're looking for the Weaver. Said she can smell the curiosity on you like Vengewood rot. Guess I owe you an ink bath then. This, you've got Weaver written all over your face. As for you, Needless, you're barking up the right tree, as some might say. Your Weaver is here in this very market. Or at least she should be. It's been a long time since we've spoken. You just head on to the end of this book and you'll find her.
Wait, mine had completely different dialogue. I was clicking through it to see if I could catch up with you, but... Oh. I wasn't recording that or anything.
It's okay.
Oh well.
I honestly, I will say I don't care too much about dialogue in this game.
But there's a lot of story.
Well, no, I don't care about dialogue right now. This isn't the full version of the game, and I know it's going to be fully voice acted. And so it's kind of one of those where it's like, I think I'd rather care about that stuff when it's like full there. As opposed to
So we can go for the regular battle or the hard battle. What's a manifest key?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You okay? You need some tea?
I think I inhaled my water incorrectly.
Oh. Okay. You need less drink. So I'm gonna say we do the hard battle.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Hard battles are how we get more powerful. And they're not that hard, at least prior to the first boss. Once we get past the first boss, then it's a little tougher.
Yeah, let's try to see. Oh, here's another barrel.
Yep. Alright, looks like we're good.
Oh, I got some more health from that one. Okay. Combat start. Let's see what we have.
This isn't too hard.
Well, I think this is going to be one of those ones where you get multiple instances. Done with your abilities?
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out where the enemies were attacking, because I'm trying to take as little damage as possible, yet somehow I took a lot. Maybe it's because I was standing in the damage goop or something. I heal both of us. No, I can only heal one? That's unfortunate. I have a little bit of trouble figuring out when and where I'm going to take damage.
I can't seem to select this guy to attack him.
Probably desync. I think he's dead.
Oh, he is dead? You see, he isn't dead on my end. That's weird. And actually, that didn't bind properly.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oops. I didn't realize this guy was leaping for me. Oh well. Let's see, can I do anything else? Nope. I'm just here. Hey, you got him.
There we go. Yep.
Alright, so we got a key. which is used on those chests and some other areas.
Ooh, spike damage.
When you gain shields, gain ability power. First binding you use every turn gets a 2-cost discount. Or plus 10 max HP and heal 5. Ooh, these are really good.
I chose a barbed bone to get some spiked.
Just naturally, or
I
do
also
you,
picked
like...
up a jade key
Okay.
at the beginning of the round.
Let's see.
Oh, so we have the rune shrine for knowledge, and then we also have quillings. Want to go to the shrine?
Yeah, let's go to the shrine. We don't really want to spend our quillings. We don't have much.
Another font of wisdom.
Plus 2 poison damage. Alas, I have no poison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. It's always difficult when you don't have the proper element.
Yeah, I got burn, but
Ooh, it looks like we have a boss
it?
battle next.
Yep.
Ooh, ready
I'm vaguely
to go?
ready for it.
I mean, we have a lot of HP and seem to be doing fine so far.
Do we have
Anything
boxes,
to get?
barrels? Nope.
Nope. Let's see what the boss of this area is.
The captor.
The captor. Ooh, it's just a
creepy.
big box.
Yeah, big box. Wait, what? First binding you use every turn gets a 2-cost discount. Dang game cheated me. Okay, where's the damage zones? I'm just gonna stay out of it.
I got hit a little bit there.
Let's see. He's not swinging. I don't actually know what he's doing.
He's
I'll
just,
just
he
hit him
is
for
chained
whatever.
to the ground. It is interesting.
Oh, there's a... are these treasure pots? Ink pots. No, when hit
Yeah,
spews
ink
blight.
pots.
Yeah, watch out for the blight on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, I bound a little bit more. I'm sad that I don't have my upgrade ability. There was an ability that I had where if I strung multiple creatures together, then I'd be able to pull them all in close proximity to one another. And it was
Oh, you
really
don't
good
have
for AoE abilities. No, it's an upgrade. You have to upgrade your existing
okay.
abilities. Because I think it looks like there are 3 upgrades that you can make to every ability there.
Oh. By the way, we have to,
Yeah?
we have to kill his allies before we can hit him. Okay, you've already done it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, if you've taken too much damage, you're taking some.
Oh, thanks for that.
There we go. Yeah, I picked up the healing
still have-
figure. Because I figured we'd probably take some damage. So I think we have to kill all 4 of his allies. Yeah.
Okay. I'll bind a number of them at the very least, but I probably want to stay out of all those AoEs.
Yeah. But this is getting tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm standing in one of those things. I don't know if I'll be able to get out of it.
Yeah.
It just blorped it onto the ground. There we go.
Good enough. Perfect. And I've got a lot of shurikens. There he goes.
Woohoo! Ascend to binding. So now I have wildfire and flash fire. Deal 25 damage to an enemy. Burn. If the enemy dies by the end of its turn, its stacks burn spread to nearby units. Deal 35 damage to a single enemy. Inflict 1 stack of burn and then double the stacks.
Ability power. 20%. Nah. Physical. Damage from physical sources deal extra damage per point. Ooh. Grant resistance. Less damage until the start of your turn. Ooh.
An augment.
Yeah, so augments, if you notice you have the little circles around your abilities, you can equip up to 3 augments on each ability. And
that's
those
what the
will do
upgrades
different
are.
things. Yep.
Yeah, so now I have more damage to threaded enemies.
I went for a longer dash. Now, do we heal the full between? Or are we back, are we still
I know,
where we were? Oh, there's this thing to heal.
Right, but I don't think we have to spend anything on it. See?
Fish.
And yes, fish. I got an oozing jelly. In the next battle, increase crit chance by 25%. And 10 poison.
Well,
hey, look, it's Nibbin.
Oh, yeah.
Bin.
Nibbin bin.
Needless! Needless! We've waited so long for you. While you've been off saving the worlds, we've been making a list of things for you to do.
Yes, it's all very exciting, but we really can't understate the importance of these tasks.
Meet some, defeat others, just follow these tasks, and you'll be on your way.
The
To us, though, we don't really know.
Klepsyndranium.
If you truly are something to the Ink, these should be of little effort to you, Needless, and perhaps some purpose may make itself known in the process.
Ooh.
Another draft. Clean. Steal quillings from enemies? I've never seen that before. Yeah, you see the reroll? It looks like it has a purple item. I don't think we've acquired those yet, have we?
I have enough to reroll once.
Really?
Somehow. Yeah.
But where are they?
I don't know. I don't see it tracked anywhere.
So I have heal an ally 5 HP.
Yeah, I picked that up. It's okay. If you have a combat move, I think only one of us needs it.
Okay, I'll do Cone of Frost then.
Yeah, Cone of Frost, I
Oh,
think, makes more
Frost.
sense for you doing magic anyway.
Ooh, I've
see.
never been into the Vengewood.
Yeah,
Then
so
there's the Garden's Edge.
We have a daily quest to go to the Vengewood and complete 2 hard battles there. So that's what we should do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. It looks like it's going to be full of mushrooms.
Yep. So, unique mechanic on the Vengewood. You're going to have to be very careful about this. There will be enemies that will specifically attack you during your turn every couple of ability uses. So you have to be very careful about pacing what you're using. Otherwise, they will just hit you in the face.
Oh, wait. What did you say about them hitting me in the face? If I do what?
So if you use abilities during your turn, they'll have a little counter. And so every time you use an ability, it counts down, and then they'll attack when that hits 0. So that can get kind of stinky.
But there's no way you can necessarily avoid that.
you
Unless you
can
end
get out
your
of the
turn
way.
before the counter go down. Yeah.
So, yeah.
The narrator says, a putrid place of rot and decay, once a lush respite from the business of the Athenium that's since been reduced to waste. If any story should serve as a herald of things to come from this blight, This Vengewood is surely it. Alright, so we're going to the Quilling Cage one?
Yeah. We need money more than potions because we do not use our potions enough.
Yes. Let's take a look
Anything
around.
else? Nope.
I mean, apparently it can go up here.
Yeah.
Alright, combat.
Alright,
Ooh.
so... see how that... is it the cannon? No. None of these guys have a vengeance stack. That is super not worth it. Which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, looks like I might not get out of this guy's way. So there is this big cannon creature.
Did actually get hit. Yeah. Yeah, he just does 10 damage. How many shurikens do I have? Not nearly enough.
I feel bad that I usually run out of turns before you do.
I'm assuming you can't do any more damage to this pot?
Nope. I can't do anything right now.
Okay, maybe it burned to death before. Hard to tell.
Yeah, I think it could have. I'm gonna bind these things.
So if you notice the cannon, when you hit it, by the way,
no,
it changed.
The cannon. I'm gonna be in its
You're
way.
good.
Oh no, it changed.
Yeah,
Huh.
because it's now facing me.
Uh-oh. But you can... Oh, did you do like a shadow step out of the way?
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide. Can I kill this guy? Yes. Alright.
Great.
Oh, now we got 2 cannons. This will be fun.
I probably want to get out of here. There we go. Find this new one.
Where's that cannon aiming? Oh, it's doing an AoE. Let's see. So I'm just going to come hang out with you.
It's kind of big barrage.
I do not want to be here.
Nope, definitely not. Oops, I don't want to be in here either. Oh, that
Both
kind of
them?
pushed
Yes.
it.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like I might not be able to get out of the way of this one. This one's almost done. Great job.
Yeah. I think the other guy is not going to change where he's aiming. He is not. Good. You know what? While we're here, we're going to take his money.
Yeah, this ink spiral is gonna enclose a bit further.
Yeah.
Actually, there we go.
I was going to heal you. That's fine.
Oh,
Burn
sorry.
damage. No, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, we have a lot of
Ooh.
money.
Shielding, more magic power. Blue is is better than green, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes gray, green, blue. And then gold? Maybe there's purple in there too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. So we have more vestiges.
this thing? Max HP, take less damage, does not stack. What? That's absurd.
What's absurd?
So I killed an enemy in that last fight, and it gave me a gold item, which increases my max HP by 50%, and I just take half damage from now on. Or max HP by 15,
amazing.
and I take half damage. I am a
How
very
did you
tanky
get
boy.
one of those? Mm-hmm. I could re-roll. Could do, yeah. I'll see what else comes up. Frozen Heart. Frostbite. Sure. Okay, so what do we have? A story choice, or we have ancient knowledge?
Yeah, so rune, up to you.
Do you want to do the ancient knowledge?
Sure. I feel like if you did it right, stuff like the Sea Breach could be really powerful, or really ho-hum.
Physical, magic, or max HP? Most of my stuff is magic, though.
Yeah.
Any other things of interest? No.
No,
Okay.
I already broke the thing.
What's the next choice?
Quillen Cage or a potion cache
Potion.
again? I always just go for the money. I figure we just randomly find potions.
Sometimes we do. Yeah, sometimes they even come out of the... Ooh, what's this statue? Aw, nothing in particular.
Yeah, I was hoping you could interact with those, get like a temp blessing, spend some money.
Mm-hmm. There's some stuff to break up here.
Yeah. I'm always paranoid that I'm not going to get the rewards for those if I'm too far away.
More
Okay,
cannons, heavy
Stop,
enemies.
don't do anything. Do you see
Yeah.
these two guys with the swords?
Yes, they're kind of in a red aura right now.
See,
Yeah.
see how they have the 4 with the countdown?
Oh, I see them.
Yeah. So did that count down when I did the slide?
Yes, it went down
Okay.
to 3 on one of them.
Yeah, so that will keep counting down. So if you do something, will it count down on my end?
Yes.
Yes.
I just saw it go down to 2.
So that is kind of spooky. Don't do anything. Okay. Now you can do something.
Should I bind them? Ooh, ouch. He hit me.
Oh, yeah, if you hit them, they will also turn.
Okay, interesting. Oh wow, yeah, every single time. I'm in his slashing radius. I can't do anything. And I'm also in the cannon line. Ooh,
Well, I killed him.
that's good. Ow, the cannons are terrible.
Okay. Now, by the way, moving, the cost...
It does cost a little bit of, yeah.
Well, it costs 1 no matter how far you move.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Oh, I was gonna bind that guy.
Sorry.
Looks like I can't really do anything right now. That guy's out of my range.
Oh, shoot. That was
What
gonna
happened?
hurt. I guess, never mind. There is a scaling movement cost. Let's see. Did that work?
Wait, I can't move? Weird.
Wait, oh no, I do have energy. Okay,
It's
good.
a little confusing.
Yeah.
Ooh, that took a lot of HP.
going to get rid of that guy.
Oh, good move. I won't be able to get out of the way of that cannon, though.
Oh, shoot. Had I been thinking, I would have redirected it. You gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should probably get out of the way of this cannon. There we go.
Oh. I was taking damage that whole time. Ouch.
Yeah, you don't want to stand in any of the purple.
Well, no, even just walking in it is bad.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, there's very little of the playing field that... I suppose we should just try to kill this thing, right?
Yep. Let's see. I should be able to do a lot of damage to it.
I think I'm in this. Maybe.
There we go.
Whew, you did
You're
it.
good. Okay, got everything else. Oh, and the vault. What does the vault have? You pick up an orb. Stun the nearest enemy once per turn. Ooh. Oh, but that's extra poison damage per stack. That's not helpful. Ooh, this is better.
Yeah, I got something that grants healing, plus 10 max HP, and heal 5 after combat. So, that's nice.
Yeah, I think that'll be good on you.
Mm-hmm. Because I tend to get hit a little bit more often.
Oh. Okay, so we've got some options here.
Well, I do have a key. It has to be a
let's go
jade
spend the key.
though.
I want to
It
go to
says
the Carver's
opens any
Refuge
lock.
at some point. Yeah, I think it determines... Oh, the jade key works better. I have a plated key. Or, no?
Oh,
Vault
I have
of
a jade key.
Legends. Yeah, that's for you.
Okay, so let's look at the Vault of Legend. I have Ink Tap, which is +1 will on kill. Oh, these are the gold items.
Yeah.
20% chance to gain 1 will after using a binding. Loom of the Lost Artisan. All enemies on the battlefield are threaded. Oh, if all enemies on the battlefield are threaded, you gain +2 will per turn and 100% more damage. I don't know. That sounds really good. So I just need to make sure I thread everything.
Ooh. By the way, I don't know if you care, but there's a silenced metronome here that I think you can pick up.
I think I already have a silenced metronome item.
Yeah, so I think you can stack them. But I could be wrong. I don't know if you care, but if you have any other relics that you don't like.
No, I just replaced one with another. So I have a once per turn gain additional 2 shield for this first time you gain shield. I already have the HP thing. I have the spike and I have the freeze.
You might want to get rid of the spike. I think the silenced metronome might just be better.
Oh, but I had gotten an attunement that gained me more spike earlier.
Oh, okay.
When
I mean,
hit,
that's fine.
inflict 2 stacks of frostbite to your attacker. Do you think I should replace the fleece? Because I don't know how often I gain shield. Can you pick it up?
Yeah. That is actually kind of good for me. I gain some amount of shield to begin with.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking. So you see, with the metronomes, I'll get more magic damage.
First, binding. The one problem I'm running into with this game is I'm trying to...
I think a binding is a spell, isn't it?
Yeah. But it doesn't work that way. Or it hasn't so far, because my restoration is never free. Like, I think it seems to give a discount to my dash. I don't know. I'm not going to think too hard about it. Let's see. So do we want a vault or an uncommon augment?
There's also a key. So we have 2 manifest keys and a quilling cage.
Yeah, so
And then
ignore
superior
the one on
vault,
the left.
uncommon augment. Okay.
Yeah, so superior vaults give us the relic-y things.
But then there's also the uncommon augments. Which,
I think I want to go for the
doesn't that just give a
augment.
buff?
I think that's the stat boost. But since we're a little full, it seems like we should be going for this stat boost more than anything else.
And we can always replace our items, but
Yeah, but only if they're good.
only if they're good.
All right.
All right, a difficult battle. More cannons, and that one cannon's red. And what does it have? A rager. When this unit loses more than 50% of its life and becomes enraged, it deals 100% more damage. Really? I lost my movements after getting right in this guy's path, or at least he turned towards me. Ow, that's not good.
Do some damage to this boyo. Let's see. This will just finish him off.
Yeah, we've already killed all 3 of them. What does that mean? What's gonna spawn?
More.
Whoa, what's this guy? He looks like a mage of some sort.
I can't see him, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm in the ray of the cannon again.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, he's at the bottom. I don't know if he's going to be a buffer or something else. Ooh, I'm down to 50% of my HP. Okay, if I successfully thread him,
He dead.
then that means everything. Okay. That works.
Oh. Yeah, no, there is a limit to how far you can move. That is unfortunate.
Okay, I've bound everything. Okay, that guy has very little HP.
Yep.
Looks like we're done.
Looks like he. Yep. Looks like he just died. Ooh.
Burn. Crit and more HP.
Jade key. Nope. Plated key.
I got a plated key, yeah. Well then. Oh wait, what's this thing? Augment.
Oh.
Reduce cooldown of Seamless Stitch. Plus 15 to Explosive Incendiary.
Yeah. So we want augments.
Ooh, I can inflict hexes now with my rope. I could reduce the cooldown on that. Ooh, plus 50 magic damage until end of turn.
All right. Let's see. Free binding upgrade and the ability to ascend another. That sounds good to me.
I mean, there's also heal and spend some quillings. Don't we want to go to the Carver's Refuge to heal?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's go spend some money, see what we get.
Because we have over 1,000 coins or whatever their currency is in this. Yep, see? Because now we're getting pretty close to full health.
Carver. Nice job with those unraveled so far, but you ain't lived until you fought a raven as big as a house. Oh, you'll probably have a lot more holes in you once you do, eh?
The figure looks up at you, but with their face hidden behind a mask, it's hard to tell if they're human or quill.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just narrator.
Their eyes bore into you just the same.
Well, you're a shiny new needless, aren't you? I got a quill and everything. Bet you got quillings to spare, too. We'll be buying or moving this place. We'll be buying or be moving. Oh, well, be buying or be moving. This place ain't kind to idlers. Okay. So we have the
funny thing is,
on
my end, he's going back already. Guess old Ohm is losing their touch. Gotta make sure to carve him before, be buying or moving? Needless? Yeah, don't go on with gawking. Pretty much. Wait, there's just a bounty hunter's pistol? Defense matrix. While your health is below 50, gain 4 shielding?
When you win combat within 5 turns, permanently gain 1 ability power and heal 2. That sounds like it could be really good early in the game.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering, should I get the defense matrix of while my health is below 50, gain 4 shielding? Does shielding come back every single turn, or does it get knocked off?
Your character will have a shielding stat. If you press the magnifying glass, you can see.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, the bounty hunter's pistol is interesting. Ability power, your damage from all sources deals 10 damage per point. If you defeat an enemy with an attack more than double their maximum health, gain a moderate amount of quillings. But that's only if you're really overkilling them, right?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
What?
I finally found an item worth getting.
Mm-hmm.
But it costs 600.
And
I
what item
just
is
spent
it?
all of my money. Predator's Quintessence. Permanently gain 1 ability power on kill.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't sell anything or...
And it's not like I can't even give you coins or buy it for you. I don't believe.
No.
That's unfortunate. You should be able to give quillings to your partner.
Or sell things, yeah. Oh, well, we got a boss.
Boss battle.
So I will say I do not think the shop is worth going to compared to the other one where we could have upgraded something.
Okay, but it was nice to get 100 health back. Or no, it was 10 health for 100 coins.
Oh, it's Lusk.
Ew, look at that.
This is the first boss that I fought.
Him before?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
You kidding me? Why? Why not? Well, that's frustrating. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to take damage. I'm going to heal you instead.
Oh, interesting. That doesn't look good. Oh, that actually dragged him a little bit closer to me.
I think I'm within a damage zone.
Yeah, if the damage zone turns magenta rather than violet purple, then it means that you're in their range.
Oops.
Ooh, it's turning towards us.
I'm going to see if I can move him. There we go.
And can you get out of the way in time or no?
Nope. But I got 5 shields.
But you have you do have a lot of shielding.
Yeah, so he didn't get through my shields, and he took damage from that.
Is it just him now, or oh no, there's some little guys.
Let's see. Really wish I could pan my camera. Oh.
Yeah, I've noticed that about panning. I'd like to be able to pan to see more of the field. But I suppose they want your character somewhat centered.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
That's a lot. I'm just gonna hang out with you.
Woo, that's a lot of
happened?
explosions.
Was that you?
I don't know. Oh, really? I'll do these
There
then.
it goes.
There we go. Put some flames down with the frost. Oh, not flames with the frost. No, it looks like my frost spell didn't actually activate until after the combat.
Yeah, I killed him first.
You killed him first?
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ascend binding.
Ah.
Deal 50 damage to threaded enemy. Deal an additional 25 for each thread attached to you. Nearby threaded units also take damage and are pulled towards the target. And then there's Tangle. And then there's Sue. So.
Do we want a random consumable or damage? I'm gonna go damage. Oh, that straight up just changes how the ability works. That's nice. But your attacks inflict 5 stacks of poison per stack. Ooh.
Now I can do plus 10 damage for each thread attached to me. Or I can do all bindings deal 25% more damage to enemies with frostbite. Which I'd get if when hit, inflict 2 damage of frostbite onto your attacker. So I do that. And I can inflict frostbite. Whenever this unit is hit with a binding, deal 10 magic per stack. That's Cone of Frost stuff. I don't know, the way that all of these can overlap on each other is really impressive.
The amount of weird customization available in this game is really exciting for me. Because, like, I can only imagine that you can come up with some really wild and interesting builds over the course of a run. But yeah, we definitely want to pursue augments more than anything else in this. Fish. Fish.
Yep, healing and fish. I got a brain tuna. 1 cost discount to a random binding each turn, which is a lot of fun.
Really wish I'd saved my reroll for this. I guess I don't have a reroll. Well,
yeah, we don't have rerolls.
Unfortunately,
are
none
these
of these
abilities?
are useful to me. Yeah, these are abilities. So if
Yeah.
you don't want it, you can just say no.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
I think at
Nothing
this
that I
point it
want.
should just be another augment. So where do you
So
want
I
to
have
go?
not seen. I haven't seen the Proving Grounds, and I have not seen Garden's Edge.
Let's do Proving Grounds then, because I've seen the Garden's Edge. It's okay. I'm surprised we're doing so well. Considering we got pretty clobbered the first time. Anything else out
Ooh.
here?
A Flask of Inspiration. Grant 1 discount to random binding 3 times. I don't really want this. Or do I have to?
No.
No.
Just click out of it and you'll drop it. Maybe. Oh, Shell, can you come pick it up?
Yeah.
And then pick it up, replace one of your things, and then pick that one back up again.
Okay, sure.
Because I can only see it if you cycle something out. Thank you.
I got my tuna back.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a Quilling Cage and a Potion Cache. So Quilling
Always
Cage,
the
right?
cage. Yeah.
Always the cage.
The potions are temp.
Yep, that's true.
I care not for
This is
temp.
pretty.
Yeah.
I like the red.
I was expecting the training grounds to be like boring kind of stonework and walls and stuff. Instead, it's the way they painted the ground for this game is really nice.
I don't see anything we can attack, so just to get onwards to the combat.
Yep.
Oh, and they're all
Okay.
target dummies and such.
Yep. So remember, hit the pot first if you can. Oh. That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
My character doesn't work. So I have an ability, Gaze. At the start of each turn, inflict Gaze on a random enemy. Unit takes 100% extra damage. All other units take reduced damage. Removed at the end of turn or on death. So unfortunately that means that I can't aim for the treasure pot. much as I would like to.
Well, we can hit the other targets.
Yeah, I've just gotta aim for this guy. Oh, what does this guy have? X-threaded phasing. Oh no, he just... Oh, Shell, you gotta be wary.
Yeah? Yeah?
You were getting me hit there.
How?
The vengeful enemies.
Oh, because of my threads? So is that because they're standing next to you?
You just taking actions.
I see. So it's the one with the targets on their heads?
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, so be wary if those things are on the map. I guess if you can't see them. I'll try and shout them out a little bit more. Okay. Then I'm just going to get out of the way. Okay. Dodged. Rude.
Oh, that one's gonna do damage to you if I can't pan, so I can't target anything
No,
other
they
than
don't.
those
They don't
two
have
that are
vengeance
next
at the
to you.
moment. They don't have vengeful strike at the moment.
Okay, that's good. Suppose that's all I can do for now,
Shooting
unless.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come
It's
here.
outside range. Everything's outside of range. I'll have to stop. Oh,
These guys
more
are
are spawning.
Stinking huge AoEs. Okay, be wary. Don't do anything. Don't.
Okay,
Um,
I'm not doing anything.
the vengeful dude.
Can I do stuff now?
Nope.
Or are you just attacking him?
I need
Because
to.
you have one more until he attacks.
Yeah. I just need to get out of range of that thing.
Now can I do something?
Yeah, you're good.
Because I can bind these two at once if they're standing in a row. And then I can actually burn quite a number of these guys. Get all three
Whoa.
of those, see? I know.
How do
I
you
know.
do 1,000 damage?
It's because I have 5 or 6 creatures bound.
So you do more
I was
damage.
doing
I will have to
so
try your
deal
character
50
next time.
deal 50 damage to a threaded enemy, deal additional 25 damage to each thread attached to you with a total of 1,026 damage. Nearby threaded units also take damage and are pulled towards their targets. And
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
just,
good. Yep.
So it's a bunch of thread. I like using the thread. It's fun. I think it's definitely more... Okay, they have the vengeance again. So I don't know if
Yep.
you want to make sure that you
Got him.
finish them off the way that you want to.
Well, only that one had vengeance. However, don't kill anything quite yet.
Okay.
I have the ability to steal.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yep. And they have a small
Good.
chance of giving, like, actually rare loot. Rarely.
And I was able to heal after combat. Ooh, there's their green vestiges. Oh, but these are the negative 10 HP, the token of regret. There's the moss spyglass. You see, I like doing 85 random magic damage to everything. I wish that there was an upgrade for it. While your health is below 50. That's the thing, my defense matrix won't be good until I'm actually taking substantial amounts of damage.
I would get rid of that.
You know
like,
what
you really shouldn't be bothering with defensive stuff.
Because I could do, on your first turn of combat, gain 3 stacks of precise. Or inflict marked on the furthest enemy at the start of each turn. I don't know what marked means. 100% crit chance. I don't really like these items. Barbed. Nah. I don't like these either. Eh. Burn damage, more HP, more magic. Okay. I did drop a... Oh, did you drop a fleece of gold?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's not useful to me. It increases your shield
Okay.
gain, but not your natural shield gain. Or
So
maybe it
we're gonna
was
be able to
increasing my shield gain. One way or another, the thing I had was
ascend
better.
something.
Yeah.
Ooh, inflict 2 stacks of burn with rope friction. A wider area of effect for frost. Sturdy threads, plus 10 damage to my threads. I don't know if I have anything for burns at the moment. A wider area effect on my frost skill might be interesting. Ooh, entwine. Deal 423 damage split evenly between all of the threaded units that you have. Strangulate. Deal 216 to each of your threaded enemies. So, I think that one's better overall. Because if it's a 423 damage split between all my threaded units, that's not as good as deal 16 to each of your threaded enemies.
Yeah. Yeah. The latter is definitely better.
Yep.
You gotta go around over here. It's awkward.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, that it is. It has a little bit of a gap. Okay, so we have hard battles and we have an easy battle, but one of them is a key and a potion catch and a cage.
Yeah.
I have 1 key already.
Yeah, we could potentially get up to 2.
We could. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm thinking we stack keys. I mean, what's the
Maybe
worst
we'll
that
find a
could
really
happen?
nice cache.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll try and alert you next time if there's a vengeful enemy, and then I'll just actually stay away from them rather than try and dance around them.
It looks like this is it for the battlefield, so do we start?
Yep. It's okay. That big dude is vengeful.
Whoa, what is this massive thing?
It's big and it's
So I
vengeful.
should get out of the
That's
way.
Probably.
Because the problem is, each of my binding skills are gonna set them off, aren't they? Should I even bother then? Should I just run away, or should I try binding? Because every time I bind, they're going to get more vengeful. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should I just
I don't know what
run
he's
away?
doing. Yeah.
Because I don't want to, especially while you're in melee combat, I don't want to hurt you. But I also don't like being worthless.
It seems like his
Can
ability is not damage, or at least this one. He did something else.
Can I bind a
Yeah.
couple of these guys, though?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Because whatever his ability is, it doesn't do damage.
Oops. Don't want to get within range of that one. Oh, I'm too far. Their AoEs are a little large. Really? Because I can't pan the camera, I can't actually
I really
activate
wish you
one
could
of these
pan the camera
abilities.
just a little bit.
Okay, that's it for my turn. I'm gonna bind the boss.
He's changed which way he's facing. I don't think he's a boss, though, per se.
Okay, well, he's larger than the typical creature. He's not a boss. Okay, so now I have all 3 of them bound. I'll start being able to use my sew ability.
Big hits. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. Well, he just died.
What he died?
I think I killed him
Aw.
with poison.
Oh, wow, they dropped an item.
Yeah. Yeah, they do every once in a while.
Can I pick it up now or at the end of
No,
combat?
it's got to be out of combat.
Okay, because it's called
Yeah, I know.
Panem's Random Amalgam. I don't know what that
and
is.
it's probably a gold item?
It is a gold item.
Yeah.
Where are they going to come? Or do I need to end my turn?
Yeah, you got to end your turn.
I ended my
do you See
turn.
how, do you see how they had the purple markers? Kind of on the ground?
Mm-hmm. Do I need to worry about this guy?
Let's see. Just gonna stack a ton of poison. Yeah, none of these guys are doing vengeance. Well, big guy is, but it looks like he boosts allies when he's doing his vengeance hits. But I don't entirely know what that does. Make sure you've got juice to get out of there.
I am trying. Okay.
Let's see. I can do something about this, or...
Uh-oh. I'm in his path and I can't get out.
Okay.
The big guy, at the very least.
Yeah, give me a second.
But they're both pretty low in health.
Yeah, got him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Get under the power orb. I can... Oh, he's not marked.
Yeah, you're pretty zippy.
There we go.
There you go. Great.
Oh, there's more. But wait,
Yep,
there's
even-
more. Oh boy.
I can thread these two at once.
Yeah.
Got him.
You could just kill them all. I didn't even
Yeah.
actually do anything. Plated key.
Plated key. Oh, right. I should pick up that. Okay. Gain a random temporary stat boost on your first turn of combat. Is that
Christ.
really worth it?
What was that? Sorry? A random stat boost on...
Now, I wonder, it's just a random stat boost on gain a random temporary stat boost on your first turn of combat. So it's plus 12 physical, plus 12 magic, plus 4 will, plus 50% crit chance, 175% crit damage, or plus 10 ability power. So all of those could be beneficial to me. I'm just wondering which thing I should replace it with. Maybe the Frozen Heart. If you want the Frozen Heart, you can look at it, I suppose.
What does that do? Nah. No, I'm actually getting rid of on-hit effects. They don't...
Inflict 3
or,
stacks
like,
of
when you're
burn
hit.
for enemy.
It's not
I do
that
have-
great.
Yeah.
Like, I've been using it. It's not that good.
Now, there's the Thunderstruck Bell, which is a purple item. I've never seen a purple item before. At the
I've
start of
seen
your
a
turn,
couple.
inflict shock on all enemies on the battlefield.
That's really good. Look
Yeah,
at what
when you
shock does
win
if you right-click it.
When shocked units is hit, all other shocked units take equal amounts of damage.
Yeah, that sounds
Remove
really
one
good.
stack on hit.
That sounds
is
really
really
good with how much damage
good.
you put out.
Okay, maybe should I get rid of my Verdant Blossom or the Matrix? Or
Wait,
the
is it the start
deal-
of combat or is it the start of turn?
Start of turn.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's absurd.
So I think I should do that. Should I take away one of the silenced metronomes, deal 94 magic damage to
Yeah.
a random enemy each turn?
Yeah, that's nothing. That's like one single base attack, if even.
Okay, and maybe I'll get more magic power so I can just become ridiculous. Oh, we're gonna go to the treasure vault, finally!
We got 2 keys to burn.
Yeah, no, every turn being able to do inflict
to hit
shock to all
everything.
enemies.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, wait, did you take everything from the plated vault?
No, I mean, it comes out.
I can't use my plated keys on it.
No, it's up
Oh
here.
well. Oh,
No, it's up here, Shell.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. Faded Mandala. At the start of your turn, if you have 2 or less threads threaded around a unit. Nah. Study one song. 30%
We
chance to
can't
hit
open
mark.
it twice.
I don't like any of these. Should I even try to re-roll or...
I don't know.
I'll re-roll just to see.
I will say I got a Thunderstruck Bell as well, so you might be able to ring the gong a couple of times.
Wait, did you get a purple one or did you get something
Yeah,
else?
I got a purple.
What? You got a purple? I don't like any of these. When you an enemy
RNG
hits you while you shield. Okay, fine. So
Hard battle.
we have hard battle, quilling cage, or the potion catch. You want the hard battle?
Yeah. Well, it's got a
Okay.
rare augment, is the main thing.
Ooh, yes, you're right.
Yeah, augments are the only thing that are going to give us progression at this point.
Let's go around, look for more targets.
Nope, nothing up there.
All right, let's see how hard this hard battle is. And now we both have bells.
Yeah, so they have 2 stacks of shocked, I believe.
Ooh, and these are purple. Look at that.
Wait.
Yeah?
Let's see. Let me... Yeah, that's effective. Let's see.
I should try threading more of these guys, though. It depends on if you kill them.
Yeah. Trying to decide who I even want to aim for. Oh.
Maybe I want to get more will in the future so that I can actually attack more often.
Yeah. My energy limitations are a bit annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Chell, stop.
Oops, sorry. Okay.
This
What
guy
is it?
has this guy has
Oh, one more
the-
vengeance. I'll let you work on him then.
Well, I don't know if I want to work on him per se. I just don't want to be next to him.
Here you go. You have one more.
Yeah. Oh. I could have done something with that. Shoot.
Do you have one more attack you can use? Because I'm
No,
all
I'm
flushed
out of range. Oh, he's dead. I do plenty of poison. I was just trying to heal, but you kept getting me smacked. I don't think he actually did that much damage to me. Let's see. Hold up.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I
I
get out
just
of the
do
way now?
double damage against certain enemies. Oh, he's already marked. I mean, it's fine. It's just, remember how we both have the shock stacks building up?
Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm standing out of the range of their AoEs, but I'm all done for moves.
No. I'm gonna get hit by one of them. It's fine. But I specifically have a thing that makes it so I do like quadruple damage. So I want to trigger one of my shock stacks per round.
Oh.
It just has to be against the right enemy. I didn't mark it. Rude. Well, it's fine.
I mean, so close.
It's fine. The poison
Could've-
and the burn are going to just finish him off.
Mm-hmm. There he goes.
Okay,
You're right.
so if I do that, it's a bunch of damage to everybody. If only that actually spread the poison as well, I'd be so happy. Okay. Looks like I'm good.
Got those. Got him. Let's see. I can really only just do another couple strikes of this basic ability, but that might actually kill him. There we go.
Yep.
The Font of Wisdom. More magic power, more physical power, more crit chance.
Augment. Ooh. Ooh. Start of each turn, reduce the cost to 0 will for your first use, or reduce the will
Oh,
cost
look at that.
by 1.
So you know how we've been hearing about orbs?
Yeah.
Like there's been an item for orbs, but now I have extracting threads spawn an orb once per turn. I don't know what the orbs do though. I can also reduce the cooldown, quicken construct, or cross stitch. 20 damage to each thread attached to again. Yeah, I don't know what orbs do though.
Orbs are the things that give us, like an extra energy and reduce your cooldowns, I think.
Oh, do you want me to do that then? Extracting thread? Spawn an orb
Up to you.
once per turn?
I mean, that's nice. That is pretty good.
Okay, I'll do that. And we have just Carver's Refuge by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by the lack of options there. Oh, you know what? We're probably right before the big boss.
Yeah. Carver says, gonna charge you to stare if you keeps up needless. Might not be selling these carvings, but that don't make them common. Those silent eyes of yours make focusing hard work. If you want to do it right, these carvings can take months for a single leg. Time and patience needless. You need time and patience.
I don't think
After that-
most of this stuff is worth reading aloud, unfortunately. It's a neat flavor.
Okay, fine. I'll look at the store. They have another Thunderstruck bell. Ringleader's
Actually,
hat.
probably worth it.
There's Carnival candy. At the start of combat, gain a sugar rush. Plus 10 movement and plus 5 will. Plus 10 ability power removed at the end of the turn and gain sugar rush. And then you have a sugar crash, which takes away stuff. I don't like it when things do that.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
So I should get another bell?
I think so. Because 3 stacks of Thunderstruck per round means we can pretty much just destroy all mobs.
Okay. Should I get rid of the silenced metronome then? Deal 105
Yeah.
magic to a random enemy each turn?
Yeah, that's not nearly as worthwhile.
Okay. Leave.
Ready to go?
Yeah, I suppose so. Is this the boss?
Yeah.
It is the
I don't know if
boss.
it's the end boss or just the area boss. We might have one more zone after this one.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be... no, this looks like the end boss.
Again, boss for this zone.
This looks like an actual arena.
Giannis the Malformed.
Okay, hold up. Don't do anything quite yet.
Okay.
Okay, now we're good. You can do whatever. Why did that do so much damage? I'm not going to complain.
Oh, it has 2 heads?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah, it's got 2 heads.
2 heads and, yeah, mechanical legs.
Hold up.
Oh, okay.
Or not. I mean, it's fine.
Probably should move out of the way.
I guess I'm going to take some damage here. Whatever. It's worth it. He's, like, so dead.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
There we go. Crit damage. No, more crit damage.
Ooh, I can do plus 12 burn. Oh, that's a good ability, especially because I do have a wildfire. Rare attunement.
Ooh. No. Gotta be that. Rare augment. Start of each turn. Use that. Alright, I'm good to go. Do we have another zone?
I need to ascend a binding. Blizzard.
Yep.
Chill the air in a huge area around you, dealing 390 damage and inflicting frostbite, or freeze a small area, dealing 162 damage.
You want the
frostbite.
blizzard. Blizzard is way better.
Blizzard, yeah. Definitely.
Because with frost, you have to hit them 5 times with like a frozen for it to even trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is going to survive long enough for that.
Fish?
Fish.
I got, oh, it's so cute. A lucky horseshoe crab. The next battle gain 20% dodge chance. On dodge, gain 5% crit up to 5 times. Love the horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crabs are cute. Ah, there's chain lightning.
Yeah.
But the problem is I got blizzard and I already got a wildfire. There's blink, teleport, and medium distant away. I don't know. I'm fine with my frost and fire right at the moment, especially because they're already upgraded, you know?
Yeah.
Why would I start over with something else?
I think I'm actually going to get rid of my healing spell.
You think we have enough healing at the moment? I mean, you haven't been upgrading the healing, have you?
No, I haven't upgraded at all. I didn't actually really like any of the upgrades, and it's kind of expensive.
Okay,
And
sure.
I seem to be going for a low-key poison build, so... Okay, so what is this? This must be the boss fight.
Argala.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's Argala
the terror of the inky
Yeah, this is the other reason why I
depths.
wanted to get rid of the heal. It didn't seem like it was particularly worth holding on to.
Uh-oh. Oh, look.
Well,
the
he's
plush
shocked.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Shocked.
He is surprised to see us. He was not ready for these shenanigans. Hold up. And...
I can actually thread his tentacles?
yeah.
Can I thread him? Maybe not.
Yes, you can. I've been hitting him this entire time. I have no idea if I'm going to take damage here or not. I don't think so, so I'm just going to go for shurikens. There we go.
Can I thread him? Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can actually thread him individually. Oh, we have some tentacles behind us.
Yeah.
Threaded all those. Are you just adding more stacks of poison onto him?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, 75, 60. Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Ooh.
tentacles aren't going to take actions first round. Okay. Who? Oh, it's him. Oh, that's perfect.
Suppose I'll just keep attacking him with threads.
Yeah, just kind of keep... oh
You're
boy,
just hitting him with
168
poison.
stacks of poison. Yeah. I was kind of
Wow.
resisting it because it didn't seem like poison was going to be worth it here, and I was wrong. Okay. Who do I have marked? Oh, no one anymore. In that case...
Well, there's more tentacles to thread, apparently.
Is he... Inky power, Hex, Pilfered? No.
Music is fun.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like I'm doing damage to him, unfortunately. No, he's definitely taking some damage. So am I, but it's hard to care.
Whoa, look at that laser.
Oh, he's got vengeance mode on now.
Oh, I don't have this tentacle bound. Looks like I can't move from this spot. I might get hit by 2 things.
Okay.
Oh, but he turned direction, so I might get hit by 1 tentacle.
Trying to find a safe spot, and I could not.
Can we only attack him, or can we actually attack... Oh, we can attack the tentacles. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of some more of these.
I was hoping...
Ooh,
That
I
would
might
help
be
me a
in a
bit
number
more.
of tentacles spots.
No, he's still marked. I might be in a number of tentacle spots, but I'm just trying to kill him at this point.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got
almost dead.
snacked.
Okay, watch it. He's got the lasers. Okay, so I'm just gonna end my turn. Oh, or it was.
Looks like I have to end my turn. You have more orbs. That you
Yeah,
can
but I'm gonna have to
potentially
wait. He's dead.
get. Woo!
Poison got him.
We lost a lot of health, but hey, we defeated him.
Yeah.
Anything special?
No. Oh, fades out.
Victory!
Victory.
Defeated the Argoloth.
Well, we got a lot of
Terribly,
levels,
yes.
and we get the purple cat head.
And it kind of shows our build too. Yep.
Yep. That was really fun.
What's this?
I want to try this
Oh,
again
look.
so I can make better
I
decisions.
can wave or sit.
Oh, we have dialogue with the person. Thanks. Cool. Well, that was fun. I will definitely have to try your character. You seem to have some real fun moves to play around with.
Have you unlocked everything? You can just click on them and keep unlocking them.
Yeah, we've got some more characters to talk to and some other things. But I think for now at least, I think this is a
look at
good
this.
stopping point.
So we have Argoloth, we have Cinder, and then we have Shadows of Runestone No Victory Yet. Interesting. So can we defeat more villains?
Yeah, so there's
future
2 more
runs?
villains to defeat too. And like a bunch of lore and people to talk to and some other things. So I think we'll do at least maybe a couple more runs. Hopefully we can fight somebody other than Argoloth for the next one. We might just kind of reboot a run or two until we get a different boss, I think. But for now at least, Inkbound, the playtest is available for another, give or take 48 hours. So if you want to try this out yourselves, jump in immediately. Otherwise, it'll be back for probably another playtest, some demos, and then out sometime this year. It seems pretty well made, and despite our small internet issues, I think it worked out fine. I was a little bit leery about that. I'll definitely have to fix it before we play something a little bit more real-time, but yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's really good. This is probably going to be one of the best roguelikes out of this year, and I'm so looking forward to seeing, you know, where they go with it. Plus, I mean, so many extra characters and everything. It'll be nice.
And I really love the aesthetic of the game itself with all of the illustrated characters, the references to pens and ink and books and
Yeah,
stories and villains and whatnot.
They leaned into it hard, and honestly, paid off. But if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe because we got tons to show off. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.